The time is 8:55 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, October 2nd, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, October 2nd, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Tuesday morning on October 2nd, 2018. 57 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:55 is Red State Dems face nightmare scenario on Kavanaugh. Terry Merchant, mutual friend of Brett Kavanaugh and Deborah Ramirez, provides sex message to FBI. Trump administration begins deadline visas to same-sex partners of UN diplomats. Jeff Flake on whether he would challenge Trump in 2020 primary. I don't see it happening. Boston flight diverted to Kansas City to an unruly passenger. Harvard says Kavanaugh won't be teaching a Supreme Court class in January. Las Vegas shooting memorial events mark 1 year anniversary as massacre. Motives still stranded in mystery. Dean at Catholic University suspended for treating about Kavanaugh accuser. Toll from Indonesian quake to tsunami tops 1,234 as devastation maps among survivors. Turkey to the God accuses detained U.S. passenger having dark links with terror. American and Chinese warships narrowly avoid high sea collision. North American trade pact sues investors and businesses. Amazon increases its minimum wage to $15. Elon Musk and Tesla first night autopilot up decided to tell tricky edge cases and new bets for more angles. Pepsi company top third in estimates beverage business and returns to the growth of Newey's last data as CEO. Tesla produced number of cars in record in third quarter, according to the report. Attleboro police said man attempted to sell sold handgun in downtown Attleboro. Foxborough, when about 11 months is looking for help. Her children, there's no doubt that she will go X amount as Foxborough mom's concerned for her children's sponsor soap business. After 78 years and 600 pages games, Wentz Bridgewater man punches ticket as after 600 games in his heads. Charles and Hill stepped onto the field to shake hands with Robert Kraft. DCF investigates claims Tottenham couple of kept cages to sexually abuse them. Stocks now up 192.8 points at 26,621.21. SP 5 up 10.61 at 29, 22.4. Fitted down the Nasdaq then. Now to a bull at 5 at 80.37.30. Melania Trump got a Tuesday spot on what will be the tour of 4 African countries begin a solo trip abroad as First Lady. U.S.-China tensions rise over South China Sea warships. Nobel Prize for Physics given to American, French, and Canadian researchers. KCNA end of Korean War, bargaining trip of denuclearization. South Korea's protest Japan's rise sun flag at naval event. South Koreans work 3 hours since adoption of 52-hour work week in July and didn't show on Tuesday. Same-sex partners of foreign diplomats will have to get married to be eligible for the U.S. visa under a new policy in the Trump administration. ATF, looking for thieves who stole foreign guns from the UPS facility. El Paso border wall rises at police. Once marked by unity, bear falls on top of the 100 who shot it in Alaska. An investigation conducted by the Minnesota Democratic Party. It is domestic abuse allegation against Representative Keith Ellison found that claims to be unsubstantiated. NASA's study shows traveling to Mars could really get and cause cancer. University develops stimulated Martian soil cell for $20 per kilogram. They have comparable bias by Earth just after Halloween. After winter's deadly flu season, infectious disease experts ramp up warning shots. Less sleep and sexual risky behavior in teens, study said. Health officials very worried as African swine fever spreads in Europe and Asia. Man dies from bacterial infection after Hurricane Florence. Peter Chell News Time. 9 a.m. Time now for a sport support. Norton Lancers volleyball defeat Darwin last night on the road, 3-0. Norton Lancers and the Denham Maroons will take on in boys soccer game time, 3:30 p.m. NFL Power Rankings perfect Rams Chiefs up Bliss while Patriots surge back to the top 10. Patriots Mahomes Bucks and Chiefs come back to win over Broncos 27-23. And Kyrie Irving of Boston Celtics ball to say Earth is flat and incredible comeback confirms the growth legend of Pat Mahomes. Peter Chell News Time. 9:01 on this Tuesday morning, and it's time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby! On the MBTA Middleburg Lakeville train 005, 824 a.m. from 7 station over 5-10 minutes past between JFK, UMass, and Middleburg Lakeville due to train traffic. Alright, now with byways. In Providence and vicinity, 95 northbound side, it's back to between 37 Walk Orient and downtown Providence, 95 southbound side, so between Pawtucket and Providence, 146 southbound side, so between 50 to Route 95 and downtown Providence, 185 westbound side, so between 148 Orient to Route 95 and downtown Providence, 295 both ends back between 37 and Crescent Orient to Route 6 and Johnson. Down in East Bay, 4 to the southbound side, slow around the North Key side stretch, 13 westbound side, also the James side, the eastbound side, 138 slow at the Newport switch after the Newport Bridge, Saginaw River, and Miller Bridges are looking good. 195, it's looking good from Seacock area to Wareham. 146 in both ends back between North Smithfield area, 99 northbound side between 127 and 122 to Lincoln Wisconsin stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, back between Westboro and down to the Southeast Expressway. Mass Pike westbound side, so between also back tolls all the way down the Newton Quarter and westbound back between Lower and down to South Boston. South Expressway, both ends slow between Great Street down to the Mass Pike Boston. 93, both ends of downtown Boston is backed up. 495, the northbound side, so between Milford down to Route 9 and Westboro. 95, northbound side, so between Route 1 and Sheridan, Route 128 Canton. 495, the northbound side, so the north stretch around 123, 24, the northbound side, so between 123, Brockton on 128 Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side, so between 220 Rockton on the Break Street split, 120 the both ends is back street, 24, Canton on the Break Street split. 120 southbound side, so between 95, 24 Canton, 120 the northbound side, so between Route 1 and northbound on Route 20 Waltham. 120 southbound side, so between Littlefield and Lexington, 93 southbound side, and still between Sable Direction and Zake Bridge and downtown Boston, 83 northbound side, and it's slow. Moving on down to Route 128. Route 3 the southbound side, so between 495, low down Route 128 in Burlington, 485 and the southbound side, so between they will all you now do. Lots of 485 and the southbound side, so between Hudson and Marlborough. 495 and the northbound side, so between Littleton and the Chelmsford. Every turnback southbound side, so between Route 293 in Manchester and Merrimack. 83 southbound side, so between Manchester and Salem direction. Small turnback southbound side, so between Dover and Newington, New Hampshire, and Route 101 eastbound side, and slow on the Hampshire Tolls ride Route 95. Peter Chell News Time. Here's 9:04 on this Tuesday morning. Time now for a Peter Channel weather report. Take a look at the radars. I know it shows a cloudy start to your morning. And see some rain showers live from Lexington all the way down to Watertown down to Newton, Massachusetts, and some rain showers off the Boston vicinity. Patchy rain showers down around Westboro, down Ashland, and down around Marlborough and Sudbury, and down around Maynard, and down around Boxborough, down around Worcester, and down around Sterling, and down around Princeton, and Topsfield, Massachusetts. And some patchy rain showers off the mid-Maine coast, and zooming you out. Line of rain showers alive from St. John, New Brunswick, and off central Maine, and on the southern Quebec, and the northern portions of New Hampshire, Vermont, and stretch to the central and western portion of New York. Some showers and thunderstorms live from north central Pennsylvania all the way up to Burlington, Vermont. And rain showers in several portions, the northern portions of Ontario and the northeastern portions of Michigan. And the showers will be situated in the Boston, Greater Boston, and Central Massachusetts up in the Vermont direction made by about 12:30. And it'll be headed up north throughout the afternoon. Live from Portland, Maine, all the way to Albany, New York by about 6 o'clock. And at 8 p.m., it'll be situated live from Augusta, Maine to Norfolk, New York. And then Augusta to New York, your next to these lines and storms about, and then Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New York City will be rainy to then. We will be into the rain showers front overnight, night. Right now, temperatures for the region, it's the upper mid 50s, low 60s, and 70 wind and 65 degree wind. Then Tech, Massachusetts, it is in the 40s, the low 50s, and northern wind with 39 degree. We need about Washington Hampshire, 39 northwestern Maine, and 41 in Caribou Bay. Alright, look at it. Forecast goes like this. Today, patchy fog. Before noon, otherwise, cost about 68 degrees, not remember wind. Today, chance of showers at thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Then the showers level likely and possibly a thunderstorm between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. Then a chance of showers at the thunderstorm after 5 a.m. Patch fog before midnight, then patch fog at 1 a.m. west. Cost about 62 degrees, and it's about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Wind can gust at 20 miles an hour. Chance of 70%. No rain amount we have 3/4 as possible. Wednesday, chance of showers at thunderstorm before 8 a.m. But then a slight chance of showers between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Patch fog before 10 a.m. west. Partly south about 71 degrees, and louder wind becoming an northwest wind 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of 30%. New about less than 10 minutes possible. How about possible test for Wednesday night? Patch fog after 9 p.m. bars. Partly cost by 51 degrees and calm wind for Thursday. Patch fog for 10 miles. Part the mostly cost about 76, about 56 degrees. And anticipation is 0% for Friday. Most sunny, most of the coast going to be cooler. High about 62, about 45 degrees. Saturday, sunny partly cost about 65, about 52 degrees. And for Sunday, most sunny partly cost about 74, about 58 degrees. And from Columbus Day, most of the sun's about 72 degrees. And that's going to be it by Peter Channel. Morning news on this to the morning, October 2nd, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good morning, good day. Hope you have a good day.